Hey everybody, and welcome back. Sony is in the news, doing things gamers don't seem to like. Specifically, getting rid of physical discs. And now, well, they're shipping consoles with a notice. From January 2028, newly released games on PlayStation will be available for purchase on the PlayStation Store and at retailers in digital format only. Disc for games released before January 2028 can continue to be played on this console. And then, of course, they translate it into every known language possible. So Sony is serious about the discs going away. They are not, seemingly, they are not slowing down at all, even though a decent chunk of the gamer community has pushed back and said that's not what they want. They still want the ability to play offline. They don't want to have to download or be connected to play games. And Sony doesn't seem to care. So, what is going to happen here? Do you think the little guy, the gamers, stand a chance at all in getting Sony to change their mind? Because right now it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. I think there's a small window. There's a small window that gamers can push back. This last, I don't know, 6 months, this next year, maybe, if they can really take a chunk out of sales and boycott, then there's a chance. I think there is some sort of grassroots boycott being talked about right now. I believe it's towards the end of this month. I'm not sure exactly, but basically what it is, it's a call to boycott all things Sony for an entire week. Don't log on, don't buy anything, don't play anything, nothing. So basically, if you have a PlayStation, whichever that week is, they don't want you to engage in it. Hopefully that gets Sony's attention enough to make them think, all right, we're not going to do this. Or at least we're going to rethink this. Maybe some games will be limited release, limited pressings, things like that. It's hard to say. It looks to me like it's a done deal. They don't want to pay for the cost, and they know digital is much easier to push out to everyone, and it's a lot easier to control as well, because hey, if they decide, we don't want you playing this game anymore, or we're revoking the license to this game, then you don't get to play it anymore. I mean, what if games, and I'm not trying to give them ideas here, but what if games go to a subscription model like our streaming does, right? Think of Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, etc. All of those entities you're paying a monthly fee for. Well, maybe you've got a game that's a AAA game that people are willing to pay $5-10 a month to continue to play on top of what you already, have to download it. Think about it. Like GTA, people still play that. Your games that are like buddy games, like Call of Duty, Fortnite, anything that's multiplayer, that's free to play, they could easily just slap some sort of license on it, and now if you want to play it, you got to fork over the money. Now they would certainly lose some casual gamers, but hardcore gamers and people who are really into it, I think they might stick around. So it's interesting to think what this is signaling the beginning of, and it's interesting to think about where it could go long term. It could get, ugly to just play the games you want to play, even after you've bought them, if they choose to go that route. And I don't think, the gamers are upset by this, the physical media going away, but I haven't heard anything about like people trying to do anything about it legally. Like I don't know that there's like a legal route you can go here. If a company doesn't want to produce physical media, they don't have to. they're a software company, and hardware is expensive, and they just don't want to do it. So what do you think? Do you think this is a slippery slope? Do you think we're going to end up paying a monthly fee to play our favorite games? Or is this just, the future? This is progress. We're not going to have physical media. We don't really have physical music anymore, right? Spotify and, you could look stuff up on YouTube as well, but for the, serious, we don't have CDs. We don't have cassettes, 8 tracks. If you remember what those are, they're all gone, right? So maybe this is just how things go. But in doing so, we're giving a bigger entity the power to take away our games and our media. So something to think about, something to weigh the pros and cons. Thank you all for stopping out. Always love to see you, chat, and I will see you on the next one.